This is a very astute observation. One of the things I do in the mealworm farm is I do put out insecticide, which seems counterintuitive, right? Because I'm literally raising millions of insects here. But I spray selectively. So like here, along the base, the corners, I'll turn all these fans off, so these fans are circulating air. I'll turn all that off, let the air calm, and then move through the farm slowly on the perimeters and spray insecticide on the interior. I'll also do that on the exterior, right? You want to just stop those things from coming in. It's also a good way to keep the mealworms that escape and the beetles that escape, because things get dropped, things happen. It's a good way to keep them from getting into your insulation, because they will eat your insulation. So be mindful of that. But in this case, I don't spray anywhere in the center or the working area of the room, not literally the center, like all the way up to the boundary of the walls. I don't spray anything, because you can see these trays. I have some of them on wheels. There's a wheeled one right there. I have some of them on wheels, but most of them are not. And so I'm literally just pushing them on the concrete right now. And I don't want to risk getting anything on the bottoms of those, and then the bottom one becoming a top one and this stuff falling off and causing issues. So no insecticide, nothing like that. But that's a good thing to keep in mind. If something falls on the ground here, it's not going back in a tray. It's just good practice for us in case something happens, in case we bring in something on our feet. Or if one of those bugs went to a perimeter wall, touched the bottom area, and then migrated back in before they expire. So if it's on the floor, it's headed out of the farm. And that's just part of raising all of these bugs, because life and death happen together. We try to minimize as much as possible, but things do tend to fall on the floor when you're working, especially with live insects, because they'll let go of things and fall. And so you just have to do a cleanup every now and then.